It's time for Mules Basketball to put its undefeated record to the test as we jump headfirst into MIAA games. Central Missouri has played one other MIAA game this season. That was a few weeks ago back at Fort Hays State, and the Mules brought home a win, so UCM is 1-0 in the MIAA right now. Now that non-conference games are finished, it's of course all MIAA, and UCM starts by hosting Central Oklahoma here at the Multi. Nationally ranked number 3 Central Missouri is currently 10-0 on the season. UCO is 9-2, 2-0 in the MIAA after beating Lindenwood and Lincoln. This is the 10th all-time meeting between UCM and UCO. Mules barely lead the series 5-4, but the last time the Broncos were here in Warrensburg, they took a win back home with them. And that game on February 14th, 2012 was the last time the Central Missouri men's basketball team lost on its home court. That's a 33-game home court win streak for the nationally ranked number 3 Mules. First half, Tony Cochran comes off the bench for UCM looking to make a couple of big baskets. Here's the first one from about 3 feet behind the arc. Mules leading UCO 12-10 about 6 minutes in. Then from the other side, still way behind the line, 15-10 UCM. Broncos call a timeout after that. Mules hold a small lead for the next couple of minutes, but UCO takes it when Seth Heckert pulls up from three-point range. Broncos now up 22-21. 6 minutes until half, Cal Andrews drives, hits a jumper. Visitors have a 6-point lead. Preston Bruns has an answer with a 3 from the corner. Mules trail 27-24. UCO gets the lead out to 8, but with less than a minute until halftime, UCM comes back. Brad Woodson's three-pointer makes it 34-31 Broncos. Then another crazy shot from Cochran. The buzzer sounds 30 seconds later. Heading into the locker room, this game is tied 34-34. Second half, Mules don't score for the first 2 minutes. That gives Central Oklahoma a chance to get a little lead. Broncos keep it up after the first media timeout, up 52-43, 14 minutes left. In general, UCM just isn't shooting well. Brennan Hughes the exception to that. Banks in a score with 12:52 on the clock. Mules trail 53-47. UCO takes it out to a 10-point lead with 10 minutes to go. Then Central Missouri starts a comeback. Hughes gets 3 straight buckets. That was number 2. 57-52, UCM behind. The third one is this rebound and putback. Mules cut the lead to 3 with some key baskets from Hughes. Unfortunately, that's where UCM goes cold. Hughes' last bucket came at 8:27 on the clock. Mules did not score for the next 8 minutes. UCO simply takes advantage of the scoring drought. Broncos up by 18 until Rakeem Dickerson hits one last three-pointer for the Mules. Central Missouri loses its first game of the 2014-2015 season, falling to Central Oklahoma 72-57. Mules are now 10-1 on the season, 1-1 in the MIAA.
You know, you never want to lose, and I don't know if it's just a weight off our shoulders. Will it help us refocus? I would say so, and it's probably a deal where we need to refocus and look at some things and where the guys might pay a little bit more attention than what they probably were here in the last couple of weeks. But let's not take any credit from Central Oklahoma. Very good team, very well coached team, a team that's traditionally very good, and a team that knows how to win. And they had some guys that really wanted the game, probably a lot worse than we did tonight.
For the game, the Mules shot just 30% from the floor, 32% from three-point range, and 59% from the foul line. UCM was outscored in the paint 32-18, and the Broncos had 7 blocks. Malin Jones was UCO's leading scorer with 18 points. Cal Andrews had 17. Rakeem Dickerson paced the Mules with 16 points. Brennan Hughes and Tony Cochran both had 9.
We had talked about we aren't going to shoot 50-55% like we have been every single game. There's going to be games where you don't make baskets, and that's where you got to turn to your defense and have your defense create your offense, and we didn't do that tonight, and we couldn't get it going. We couldn't get strings together, and that's where you really got to clamp down. Your offense shouldn't dictate your defense, and it has been for a while, and we need to correct that.
No time to dwell on this one. Number 3 Mules are back in the Multi on Saturday to host Northeastern State before the holiday break. This one's going to be a bit different. This game will be televised nationally on CBS Sports Network and tips at 10:05 a.m. Central Time. Fans can come out early and get free breakfast before the game gets underway.
It's an honor for CBS Sports to have us on, and I know the guys are looking forward to it. Unfortunately, you know, it's going to come off of a loss like tonight, but I think the guys will be geared up, ready for it, and play hard. It's a deal where not very many Division II teams play on national TV.
Reporting in Warrensburg, I'm Katie Smith for UCMathletics.com.